Hey everybody, it's Paul Lytle here, joining you from my little home office slash studio alcove. It's pretty small, but nice little space I have, just big enough for my. Don't worry, I'm not going to play anything. We'll save that for another time. But I did want to talk to you about Facebook ads. Now, not how to run them and not how to do anything about them or anything like that. I'm one of the weird people who just really like reading Facebook ads. I like pulling them up and seeing what other people have done with their ads, seeing what's working, what's not working. But I also like reading the comments just because of all the ridiculous things people put. I saw one today where it was a series of children's books, and it if you run across it, it's the Tuttle Twins, okay? And the Tuttle Twins are like this series of books about economics and politics from a libertarian point of view that are designed for children with great illustrations and stuff. I haven't read it myself, but somebody was getting upset about it because they like referenced Christianity in there. And this just hijacked the entire feed, the entire thing. And people were arguing about whether that was a good thing or a bad thing. Somebody was Jewish. They wanted to know how explicitly Christian it was. And meanwhile, the Tuttle Twins responded to this guy. He's like seriously, like there's one reference in one book to God. Now, look, I haven't read it. I don't know how accurate that is, but just completely hijacked the thread, and everybody was opining just on the fact that God is mentioned in a book. I've seen that sort of stuff a lot. A lot of the people who are just like feel the need to say something on everything that pops up in Facebook. Saw one the other day. It just said not interested. Here's a little hint about Facebook ads. Facebook measures how interested you are in something by how you interact with it. And so by typing not interested, Facebook actually thinks you're interested. So don't do that. Some more that I've seen. There's always the fun one where somebody's like putting an ad on your ad, like they comment with an ad. So they're trying to reach your audience on your marketing dollars by throwing an ad on your ad. That one's always fun. I always get the fun people who are just malicious, and that's really where I want to camp out today. Is the malicious ones. There's a couple of types here. One guy I had just apparently really upset that Facebook runs ads to begin with. Like, this giant company should be working for free. And he just told me that, well, it's not something I can repeat. But suffice it to say, his comment got deleted right away and him blocked from my page. Other people go into much more detail. I had one guy going after me for something that he made up in his head. That he just started on a tirade. He was going, he made like 4 different comments. Had nothing to do with what I was doing. But he was convinced I was, I had some affiliation or not affiliated with some company that I really didn't know much about and was going off on me on it. He got blocked too. But there's this another one guy who, actually put on there that I was running a scam from another country. I'm a guy with the laptop in a third world country that's just trying to steal money from old women. That's not true, by the way. If you were wondering, it's not true. But, yeah, and I don't know why he thought that. But, just felt the need to warn people about me. And it's stuff like that I want to touch on. Because social media is like it is, and we feel like we should be commenting on everything, and that we can comment on everything, and that, we'll say things on social media that we would never say in real life. And we feel that freedom that we can just be total trolls and badmouth people's companies, people's businesses, people's persons at will on Facebook, and there's no consequence to that. The trouble is, there might be, and we've seen cases made where somebody puts a really bad review on somebody, or starts talking smack on Facebook or Twitter, and they get sued for it. And I think that because of that, our generation is more in need of what's called personal injury protection, which is not like physical damage to a person's body, but stuff like libel and slander, protection against that. And that is the kind of protection that you find in an umbrella policy. And we as a generation are more in need of that sort of protection than I think we ever have been as a people. And yet most people don't have any idea what an umbrella is or what it does. I think that we as insurance professionals need to be bringing this up to people. I think that people need to leave whether they get an umbrella policy or not, they need to leave our office understanding what it is and what it does. Because the risk of liability right now is so great. I'm the type of guy, I run small ads here and there. And so that guy posted that I'm a scammer. I deleted his comment. I moved on with my life. But that is not the only course of action I could have taken. He was lying about me, and that could have affected my business. And so I could have sought legal counsel on that. I could have served him with a lawsuit. Some of these that I see that are very big companies get these sorts of accusations and stuff put on theirs, where it's a much bigger ad, and you can see like how many likes and comments that it has and how many shares and people interacting back and forth on it. And somebody says stuff like that. It seems like right now, more times than not, those comments are being deleted or ignored, but they aren't always. And that does not mean that the trend is going to keep going that way. And so we need to be educating people about what umbrella policies do. Now, if you happen upon my channel and you're not an insurance professional, first of all, thank you for watching. This is great. But secondly, do you have an umbrella policy? You might look into this. Most people I find when I quote it to them, and not everybody takes it, but most people I find that it's much less expensive than they're expecting it to be, and it covers more than they're expecting it to. When I start talking about possibility of covering like reviews that they put online, most of the time people are like, "Oh, really?" And they start thinking about all the things they've said on Facebook, right? And that's the sort of thing that this is designed to do. And so check with your agent on this. It might be a good fit for you. But those agents like me who are out there, please do talk to your customer about this. You never know when somebody's going to walk into your office and say, I badmouth such and such business. I really went overboard, and now I have a lawsuit. What do I do? And so you want to have your customers prepared for that. So appreciate you watching today, and we will be back soon. Please subscribe to the channel if you're on YouTube, on Facebook, like our page so that you can keep getting these updates. We're trying to do little videos here and there where we think about insurance stuff and encourage each other to be the best agents and professionals we can be. So appreciate it, and we'll talk to you later.